Laziness is often mistaken for a simple lack of willpower or motivation. In reality, it is a complex interplay of physical, mental, and spiritual factors. Essentially, laziness stems from a lack of energy that could be devoted to a purpose, personal growth, or creativity. In our fast-paced world, where distractions abound, this energy is often wasted. Seminal retention offers a transformative approach, allowing us not only to recover this lost energy, but also to channel it toward a nobler purpose, thus eliminating the root causes of laziness. To understand how seminal retention addresses laziness, it is essential to explore the deeper nature of this practice. Semen is not simply a physical fluid. It is considered a concentrated form of vital energy, deeply connected to creativity, vitality, and the ability to concentrate. This energy is sacred in many spiritual traditions and is believed to nourish every aspect of our being. Semen retention does not simply mean abstaining from ejaculation. We conserve and redirect this powerful energy to fuel our physical and mental actions. As it accumulates in the body, it positively influences our vitality. We experience increased focus, greater mental clarity, and a stronger sense of purpose. When these qualities harmonize, they directly combat laziness, motivating us to action and progress toward our goals with determination and energy. This process becomes a catalyst for personal transformation. For many men, frequent ejaculation is an unconscious act, dictated by habit, social conditioning, or the search for immediate gratification. However, with each ejaculation, a significant amount of energy, both physical and emotional, is wasted. This depletion can have subtle but profound effects on the body and mind, generating feelings of lethargy, confusion, and lack of motivation, characteristics of what is often called laziness. During ejaculation, the body undergoes a physiological process that can temporarily deplete its energy reserves. In traditional Chinese medicine and various Nojic teachings, this ejaculation is considered a loss of vital energy, often called ashki or prana. Over time, these constant energy losses can lead to fatigue, lethargy, and a reduced capacity for sustained effort in personal development. Seminal retention interrupts this cycle of depletion by allowing energy to remain in the body, where it can be reabsorbed and redistributed. This reabsorption process strengthens the individual, creating a larger energy reserve that can be used to perform tasks with renewed vigor. As energy increases, so too does the mental and physical strength needed to overcome the inertia of laziness. This phenomenon is particularly powerful for those who struggle with procrastination or lack of motivation. Simply withholding semen induces a shift in one's relationship with energy. It's no longer about the immediate pleasure of ejaculation, but about cultivating and using that energy to achieve long-term goals. This shift helps dispel laziness because it aligns your energy with your deepest aspirations. The mind is a crucial battleground for overcoming laziness. Thoughts of inadequacy, fear, insecurity, and distraction often cloud our ability to make decisions. These mental blocks are frequently exacerbated by an energy imbalance that leaves us feeling confused or unmotivated. In this state, even the simplest tasks can seem insurmountable, and procrastination becomes commonplace. Yet, semen retention improves mental clarity. The accumulated energy has a direct impact on brain function, improving concentration and focus. By wasting less energy on distractions or constant cravings, the mind is sharpened and willpower is strengthened to overcome mental resistance. This effect is not merely temporary. It develops over time, becoming a permanent part of your daily life. The process of mental purification through semen retention involves much more than simply abstaining from ejaculation. It requires disciplining your thoughts, directing them toward higher goals rather than immediate and fleeting pleasures. As you progress in this discipline, the noise of unproductive thoughts dissipates. This results in deep focus, the ability to prioritize long-term goals, and a profound connection with your purpose. Through seminal retention, procrastination loses its grip. Where there was once hesitation or avoidance, there is now action. By sharpening your focus, your mind becomes capable of sustained effort, regardless of the task's magnitude. This mental clarity is one of the most effective remedies against laziness, as it allows you to overcome the inertia that prevents you from reaching your full potential. Physical activity also plays a crucial role in combating laziness. When our energy is low, our natural reflex is to conserve our resources. This often leads to lethargy, a lack of enthusiasm for physical activity, and a general feeling of disconnection. In this state, even the slightest physical effort becomes an ordeal. The practice of semen retention allows the body to experience a noticeable increase in energy. As your energy reserves increase, your physical strength and endurance also grow. You may feel more energetic, more motivated to be physically active, and better equipped to face challenges. This renewed vitality is a natural remedy for lethargy, as your body naturally needs to use its energy reserves. Besides providing a boost of energy, seminal retention has a profound impact on hormonal balance. Testosterone levels, closely linked to motivation, self-confidence, and physical performance, increase during periods of retention. This rise in testosterone not only promotes physical strength, but also increased motivation. Increased bodily vitality fuels the desire to act, while hormonal balance promotes the mental clarity necessary to carry out those actions. As the seminal retention progresses, this physical and hormonal rebalancing becomes increasingly noticeable. You will begin to notice that your body feels lighter, more energetic, and more in tune with your desires. The urge to act ceases to be a conscious decision and becomes an instinctive response to the abundance of energy within you. Thus, seminal retention directly eliminates laziness by restoring the body's natural vitality. More profoundly, laziness is often a manifestation of spiritual disconnection. When we disconnect from our purpose, when we lack direction and meaning, we are prone to procrastination and inaction. The resulting void is filled with distractions, often leading to periods of stagnation and complacency. Seminal retention is an inherently spiritual practice that reconnects you to a higher purpose. It's not just about conserving your energy, but about aligning it with your higher self. As your energy grows, your connection to the divine strengthens. This connection clarifies your true desires and the steps necessary to fulfill them. It is this alignment with your deepest purpose that breaks the chains of laziness. Because when you connect to a higher power, inertia disappears. Furthermore, as you progress through your seminal retention process, you begin a spiritual awakening. This awakening involves a profound transformation of consciousness, allowing you to perceive the world and yourself in a new light. Your self-esteem increases, your sense of discipline strengthens, and your actions align with your deepest values. This spiritual alignment motivates you to act beyond your personal desires, inspiring you to contribute more to society, your community, and your own fulfillment. In this sense, semen retention becomes a tool for spiritual mastery. By mastering your desires, you learn to control your most primal instincts, thus elevating your actions to those of a more spiritually awakened person. This profound connection to your higher purpose not only dispels laziness but transforms it into passionate action in service of fulfilling your calling. The key to overcoming laziness lies in discipline, a quality often underestimated in favor of motivation or inspiration. However, true discipline is the foundation of consistent action, and this is one of the main advantages that semen retention offers to those who practice it. Through it, a man learns not only to preserve his vital energy, but also to channel it to develop self-control in all aspects of his life. The link between semen retention and self-control is profound. In a world where instant gratification is omnipresent, resisting the temptation of immediate pleasure becomes a powerful act of willpower. Every time a man chooses to retain his semen rather than give in to fleeting urges, he strengthens his capacity for self-control. This capacity for self-control develops over time, fostering a profound discipline that transcends sexual energy and permeates every aspect of life. Self-discipline is the muscle that fights the temptation to procrastinate, avoid difficult tasks, or succumb to laziness. When a man practices semen retention, he connects more deeply with his inner strength, allowing him to focus on long-term goals rather than immediate gratification. The mental clarity gained through semen retention strengthens his resolve to act with intention, as he understands that every action contributes to his overall vision. This discipline then permeates all aspects of his life, whether it's getting up early, finishing tasks on time, or overcoming discomfort to achieve a goal. The man who practices semen retention learns to channel his energy toward productive activities. Laziness is no longer a viable option because the person has trained themselves to be strong, focused, and committed to their own development. They understand that at every moment they have the choice to succumb to inertia or to act in harmony with their higher self. Furthermore, the self-mastery acquired through semen retention engenders a profound sense of pride and accomplishment. As the practice continues and the discipline deepens, a man begins to feel the fruits of his efforts, not only in his physical energy, but also in his inner strength. He is no longer at the mercy of his impulses or distractions. Now, he masters his energy, and in this mastery, laziness has no place. By adopting the discipline of semen retention, the individual releases an inner force that propels him in all aspects of his life. Ultimately, the power of semen retention to combat laziness lies in its ability to transform energy, mind, body, and soul. It is a holistic practice that addresses the root causes of laziness: lack of energy, mental confusion, physical stagnation, and spiritual disconnection. By preserving and redirecting vital energy, semen retention provides the tools necessary to overcome inertia and unleash your full potential. Through this practice, laziness becomes a distant memory. Those who choose to retain their semen experience a profound transformation in their ability to act with determination, focus on their work, and align their actions with their deepest aspirations. It's not simply about fighting laziness, but about embracing a life rich in meaning, action, and spiritual fulfillment. The path to seminal retention is ultimately a path of self-mastery, and in this mastery, laziness has no place. Throughout your journey towards seminal retention, Remember that every step you take to conserve your energy moves you further away from the lethargy that once held you back. Day after day, you reconnect with your body's natural rhythm. You connect more deeply with the profound clarity of your mind, and you align more closely with your soul's purpose. Here's how semen retention eliminates laziness and transforms you into the best version of yourself, free from distractions, free from stagnation, and full of